welcome back to TNT Podcast. I'm your girl Tasha.
I'm T. What's up?
So what we talk about today, babe?
All right. So today we're checking out this story where a kid, an 11-year-old kid, he shot his dad because he took away his Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wow.
Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Good evening to you. Just hours before this all happened, the boy's mother posted on Facebook wishing her 11-year-old son happy birthday. Court documents show that the family celebrated around midnight, but around 3 a.m., tragedy would hit.
What?
Police say what began as a birthday celebration for 11-year-old Clayton Dietz ended hours later with his father, 42-year-old Douglas Dietz, dead, allegedly shot by the boy himself.
This is a very sad situation, and it's a situation that will take quite some time to work its way through the court system.
Clayton was charged with criminal homicide on his 11th birthday, just hours after celebrating with his parents at midnight.
Wow.
According to court documents, the shooting happened around 3 a.m. Tuesday. Clayton's mother, Jillian Dietz, told police that she and her husband Douglas had gone to bed. She woke up to a, quote, bang.
What?
That's when she turned on her bedroom lights and found Clayton standing in the closet. She told police that her son said, quote, he's dead. But there is plenty about this case we still do not know.
Oh, man.
He just turned 11.
They were asleep.
Yeah, he crazy.
They were asleep, and
This
he
kid's
walked in the
crazy.
room and got a gun and shot him in his sleep.
These kids are something else.
No comment. Perry County District Attorney Clay Maris didn't fill in any of those blanks today. But according to court documents, Clayton's mom says he was upset when he was told to go to bed and had his Nintendo Switch taken away. He admitted to police that he got the key to the gun from his father's drawer. And that is when police say the boy told them that he went inside that safe looking for his Nintendo Switch and instead got the gun, took it out, and allegedly shot his father in the head.
Crazy.
When a juvenile
In the
is
head.
charged with murder, they automatically begin as charged as an adult.
Which is the case for Clayton right now. But that could change through what's called decertification.
And decertification is a filing where the defense tries to say the individual should be prosecuted in the juvenile justice system for a variety of reasons.
That's up to a judge, and whatever they decide will make a huge difference.
The big difference is that the adult court system, if someone is convicted of first-degree murder, they have a much longer sentence. Because this is a juvenile, the juvenile does not automatically get life without the possibility of parole. That law changed a number of years ago.
And again, that will be up to a judge. The attorney you just heard from is not Clayton's attorney, but he tells me that he has tried other cases like this in the past. He says it is possible more charges could be coming in a case like this. That does include the possibility of first-degree murder. We're live in Duncannon. Sarah Wilson, ABC 27 News.
What is going on with these kids?
That is crazy.
You're not even safe in your own home.
You know, initially I thought that maybe the kid was in trouble and that the father had took the game system away as a punishment. But
But
he
it was his
literally just
birthday.
took it away because
He needed to go to bed.
he needed to go to bed. And it was already 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And so that's not too unreasonable.
But apparently it is.
For him.
This kid had to have behavioral issues.
Jeez.
To be that young, he just turned 11.
Yeah.
And to result in doing that,
Right.
that doesn't equal, that doesn't,
Right,
it
yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Right, yeah.
I can't have my video game, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, these kids are different.
Yeah, they're
because
entitled.
entitled is, we are beyond entitled now. Because entitled is, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna yell,
Right.
and I'm gonna do all those things. But
Right.
to take your life,
Right.
that's beyond entitlement. That is psychotic.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, even at 11 years old, I didn't want to be up at 3 o'clock. Being up late as a 10, 11-year-old kid
I don't know about
was
that.
like past 10 o'clock. But by 11,
3
12 o'clock,
But
you're
but
getting
you didn't
tired.
have video games like this, though. These kids
We've-
are addicted.
Okay,
No,
okay.
y'all,
All right.
we
Fair
had
enough, fair
video
enough.
games.
Right, yeah.
But the video games are so different than when we were growing up.
Right.
And you get to talk online.
Yeah.
The graphics are good. You got a good TV.
Right.
You got better snacks.
Right. But
you know what I mean? It's your life.
Yeah, but I mean,
even when y'all were young, you told me that you had a spaz out moment.
Right.
And this is
but my
level.
spaz out moments would never escalate
you're not psychotic.
Yeah, I would never, like, I never thought about hitting my parent or fighting my dad or something like that. Like, it just never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
You know? And just to see that this kid, this is what he wanted to turn to because he couldn't get his video game. And this is the rationale. You know, he got the key or because he knew where it was, and he opened up the safe or the closet or wherever the video game machine was. But he bypassed the video game machine because he could have easily
I don't think
just.
It was in there.
He could have took it.
No, it wasn't in
I
there.
thought they said that it was in there with the gun.
No, because he thought it was.
Oh, okay.
But since it wasn't, the gun was there instead.
Right, yeah,
so he got so upset that allegedly that he allegedly shot his dad.
Oh man.
In the head. And it had to be like point blank because he could have made a mistake and shot his mom.
Right, yeah.
And so I'm thinking, what kind of issues was he having already? And this could have escalated in school. Something could have happened
definitely.
In school where someone tells him no or teacher tells him no.
Yeah,
he brings a gun to school.
Yeah.
You know, and these kids aren't able to emotionally regulate.
Right.
Their teachers are having issues with them.
Yeah.
We seen another video We seen a video the other day about this kid acting up in class. He was throwing stuff across the room. And the mom, she didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, right.
She was like, well, he doesn't act like that at home until he does.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so a lot of times people say, because when I was reading in the John Ritter comments, and people were saying, well, what kind of child he was, maybe they weren't good parents.
Okay, right.
You never know sometimes. You could be the best parent in the world with some of the worst kids. Right. But in this case, because I'm seeing so many kids in regards to video games and acting out, I do think the parents have a hand in it.
Okay, right. Yeah.
You know, these kids are iPad kids now. They don't know how to think for themselves. They've been on the phone since 2 years old.
So in the case of him being a juvenile, what do you think? Do you think he should be tried as an adult?
Yep.
Or
send his ass to jail.
Okay.
That's not what. The problem with that is you send him to jail and he's gonna. I mean, he'll still go to juvenile.
Right.
He won't be.
He won't. Right. Yeah. Until he gets old enough to go to adult prison. But you know, usually situations like that don't end up good because he's going to be surrounded by a bunch of other kids who are, you know, kind of bad. And the way our criminal justice system is, you know, it's not really set up to rehabilitate people, you know.
Yeah, I don't, and this is gonna sound awful, but I don't know if a kid like this so early on can be rehabilitated. I wouldn't want a kid like this around regular kids. He could be rehabilitated. Say, for instance, people, give him a chance.
Right.
He's rehabilitated, and you put him back into the world with normal people, and he snaps. Ooh. Or maybe he wants to experiment a little bit. You know, sometimes drugs can make you snap as well.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
I mean, at 11 years old, he just started off wrong and just threw everything away. He's going to live with the guilt of murdering his father for the rest of his life.
No guilt.
Oh.
Well, that's
some of these kids.
He might be psychotic.
Yeah, right.
There's probably no guilt.
Oh.
You are still trying to. It is not normal for a 10, 11-year-old to resort to these things. He's not coming to a rational conclusion. So there's probably no guilt. He probably does have like some mental incapacitation or something. So I know people want to give people the benefit of the doubt, rehabilitate these kids and all that kind of stuff. I don't want these people around me. We had a conversation about the halfway houses and putting them in neighborhoods. Yeah, and people were like upset at me that I said not in my neighborhood. Right. And I'm like, F you. Because there are kids in this neighborhood. Yeah. Specifically ours. Mm-hmm. There's always kids in neighborhoods. So yes, I say put them somewhere else. Put them around one another. Don't put them in regular neighborhoods where people have done the right thing all their life. They go to work every day. They take care of their children. And then you put a halfway house and I'm supposed to be like, okay, let's give them a second chance. Why?
Yeah, not around my family.
Yeah. Good for you, second chance, but not in my neighborhood. Ugh. That is not fair. Yeah. I don't. And this shit gonna piss me off because I hate when people do that. Right. Like God gives second chances and God forgives and we are supposed to as well. I could forgive you from a distance, maybe.
Oof. Yikes.
But we had a situation in Georgia where this kind lady, 57 years old.
Oh yeah, she opened up her house to people and somebody in the house,
loving person.
They stabbed her to death. You know,
it is 2026 has just begun.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And get murdered for kindness. That's crazy.
So yeah, I say no.
Right. But guys, y'all can leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this situation. How do you feel about, the young gentleman getting a second chance?
Stop calling these psychos.
All right, gentlemen. This young killer.
Allegedly.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.